Hey guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution Tarot, and I just wanted to pop on. Honestly, I was like having a moment where I was like really missing my grandma, remembering her, and it just felt good to kind of have her energy around. And then all of a sudden I was like, you know what, we're going to pull a card here. So it's not necessarily from my grandma or anything like that. I feel like it's just the Moonology Oracle. I was pulling some cards at my mom's house earlier, and I've been getting messages kind of about ancestor. I just wanted to shuffle this. That's funny, right? So just want to take a moment, call on Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, my team of light, any of my guides or your guides that would be here for the highest good of the entire collective. I ask them to join us to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, as well as to use me as the clearest channel possible, delivering messages for the most far-reaching, but again, only for the highest good of all of us watching today. So guys, for all my subscribers, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. They want me to take this card. If it feels like it resonates, please subscribe. Be real, yo. I'd love to have you along this journey because that's the truth. Full moon in Aquarius. I don't think it's in Aquarius. I don't know if it's Scorpio or what it is right now. Pisces, I think it is. It's some sort of water sign. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I totally could be as well. But whatever's going on right now, in terms of Aquarius, this is seeing clearly. And this is what I heard is collecting your water by the moon. So for some of you, this is even tonight will work. Put a cup of water in a mason jar or whatever, something with a lid, put it out in a space if you want where you can collect the moon water, set your intentions, and then you drink your water in the morning, make your coffee with it, do whatever you do. But moon magic, my friend, is real, is what I'm hearing. Now, also to make sure what I heard is let your fears dissolve, and this is Cancer. Is to make sure that, you know, this is done with pure intention. Speak your world into being and take inspired action. I also want to show you this full moon in Cancer is so beautiful, right? We have the first quarter moon in Gemini. There's being real for some of you. There could be communication that's super important. It's being authentic, but they want me to show you these trees, these beautiful, gorgeous trees. For some of you, it's going to be really important to go somewhere where you can sit by a stream and look at these trees. If you can get into nature or be like camping or something like that, I'm going to keep these because it's gorgeous. Oh, and it's funny that one of the ones I picked up was take inspired action and leave the past behind, with the last quarter moon in Capricorn was there. So I want to get a little bit of tarot wisdom, and I heard the Guardian Tarot today, so we're going to come through with this. Tell me about this inspired action, which is full moon in Virgo. Tell me about the inspired action. Oh, we got the World in reverse. Leave the past and behind, something that detoxify. Oh my god, this is the most beautiful card. Full moon in Taurus. That is so beautiful. Taking inspired action with the King of Wands in reverse, the moon in reverse here. Oh, whatever. I feel like that someone's been hiding. What I heard is behind a mask, or somebody has not told the truth, or Two of Swords in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse. Somebody, what I heard is somebody's done somebody dirty. Okay, that's just part of it. This is, it keeps showing up, what I heard, right? And this could be with a person, this could be the world. And I think why this card is so beautiful is it wants us to know that detoxifying our life, this can come from the food that we're eating, you know, the things that we're doing, the substances that we're putting into our body, the thoughts we're allowing to rule our mind. This stuff can be the people that we're around, right? And for some of you, I feel like there's twofold. For some of you, what I heard is, for something, it's hard to leave the past behind because whatever the situation is, it's caused a lot of hurt and also some mental unrest. And if, what I also heard is, for some of you, one of the ways that it may be healed is that speaking your truth and being real. So when I said that, you have the Knight of Swords in the reverse with the Fool. So I want to read to you from the book because I find that this book is absolutely beautiful, and I love the messages that it puts forward. It brings me right to the Eight of Cups energy, which is not here But I'm going to read to you this Eight of Cups that says, wrapped within the weave of his own mind, he casts his gaze to the rock below, studying the surface, the feel, the material. The solitary guardian recognizes the need to pull away from the menagerie of thoughts that threaten to overtake his mind. Each moment originated as a small point and grew to make a tapestry through the mind, encompassing everything. Take stock of what you already have in your hands. What is yours? It's time to pull away from the thoughts of what was and what was not, to continue to replay in your mind time and time again. Focus on the here and now. That's a beautiful energy. That's the Eight of Cups. But that's what's being asked of you with this Five of Cups in the reverse, this world in the reverse, this leave the past behind, is that Eight of Cups, that this has been something that's really hurt your heart space, and the more we heal, the more we nurture our heart space and we go after our heart's desires, the more we are able to take this inspired action. And they're showing me these halos. If any of you guys have been watching the moon, pay attention to the colors you see around it. There's a lot of energy and spiritual energy coming off and coming down to us at this time. There is something new on the horizon, and I love these colors because often we think about, when do we see these? This is kind of like a November, December, January kind of colder energy that throughout, seasons. And what I also heard is time. There's mountains, there's trees. There is somebody, let's find out with this Knight of Swords, because what I heard is someone's had a lot of time to think, or perhaps to speak your world into being in the past, or mouth, or especially if you resonate with the Gemini part or whatever, our mouths may get us in the way of our desires, right? Or if we have unhealed parts of ourselves that are being triggered or something like that, we're allowing it. Sometimes it can create a situation, we hit a nerve triggered, we don't understand that we're bringing energy from the past in here, is what they're saying. Okay, so let me find the Knight of Swords as I try to read the book upside down. Knight of Wands in reverse, King of Swords. So, as a reverse card, it signifies that life is going to move you right along at its own pace and own direction. Perhaps it is best to go with the flow for the time being. What? Go with the flow of where you're being called to. Leave the past behind. Oh my gosh. So Trust the Universe was the card that was at the very top of the deck, and I also saw Lighten Up under here as well with the last quarter in Leo. So as we start releasing the things that from this last quarter of Capricorn, by the time with this last quarter in Leo, I feel like this is where, as we start to shed some of that stuff, some of it might have to be tears, like us crying, like you may have to go through some stuff in terms of, grief is a funny thing. Sometimes you think you're over the loss of someone, and then it simply is you go to want to call someone or something, and we have the Emperor, and you're like, oh yeah, I can't do that anymore because they're not here anymore, right? There's no more calling Grandma to ask her how to make something or how to do something. There's none of that. That stuff where now I feel like it was, it's time to take that knowledge of all that time where that might have been something I could do, and remember, what would Grandma do, right? What would Grandma lead you to do? So with this Emperor here as well, for some of us, I do feel like this reminds me of a heart, right? Something's very meaty. For what I heard is something might be eat me up, and this is lighten up. So what I feel like is there may be something moving forward. We're going with the flow. If you keep resisting, if you keep feeling that you need to say something, speak your world into being. If you keep missing something, if you keep being pushed to go somewhere or do something and you don't take inspired action in how you're feeling and allow yourself to be real, because who wouldn't want to sit here? Who wouldn't want to sit there and collect that beautiful moon water? Let your fears dissolve about the situation. So the Five of Wands in reverse with the Empress, this is very interesting. This is both sides of ourselves, first off. This is also, if this is partnership, this is some divine counterpart. This is the rock to my roll. You're good for my soul, it's true. That's that song. I'm head over heels for you. It's a country song. Anyway, 5 of Wands in the reverse. I also want to get the message of the reverse in that, because, like, bam, right there, pinpoint. 5, then they bring me to 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, moving past lies or moving past untruths or fallacies of our mind. That's what I heard. When this card appears in the reverse, it suggests that you are reflecting more on the past than living in the present. Put down the reminders of what was, for they will always remain part of you. Lift up your eyes and be part of the present. And this is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful energy. For some of you, I do feel like there has been some sort of point of separation, and there's a full moon behind her. The energy is in the reverse. There's this point where I feel like whatever it is that's weighing you down, this past cannot be changed. Things, we can never go back, okay? But we can absolutely change the way we go forward. And for some of you, I do feel like you've spent a lot of time analyzing the situation with the Knight of Swords. For some of you, this is definitely overthinking. And this Emperor in reverse, I know it's a difficult place when we get stuck sometimes in these situations, but you're allowed to laugh. You're allowed to be real. I heard swim. Okay, for some of you, go out and swim, or find some physical activity that makes you feel good and that you enjoy, and even set your intention that as you do this, as you move your body, it's going to be dropping these burdens that have been attached to you, or these pieces of the past that won't let you go. For some of you, it's going to be important for breath work as well. Breathing in, breathing out, and even just allowing yourself to get into a natural flow within your breath space. For some of you, this may also help you to go to sleep, okay? But I just keep looking at this card, this Be Real card. It's the best way to be. So I heard, before I let you go, just want to leave you with a little bit of audio slave. Be yourself. It's all that you can be. That's the song I heard. So there is, so they're giving me the Kings and Queen song, but there is also like that energy of like the King and Queen, or the, I already put it away. No, this is something else. But just that energy anyway of this counterpart energy. Lost a deck of, oh, it's because it's all here. Anyway, okay. So let's see what energy we have from Spirit as guidance moving forward, please, with this situation for anyone who's resonated. And again, if it didn't feel like it's yours, disregard it. But it's what came through today. Some of it I feel like maybe my grandma. I think, again, like I said, it's really important for ancestors here. For some of you, it is you are finally shedding this generational karma. It is also Mercury retrograde, so things are kind of coming to head and being lit up. What I heard is new moon in Pisces, which if it is water, right? But this is also the twins at the sea. So I find it very interesting that they need to be able to go with the flow, right? But also swim against the grain. That it's important to meditate, contemplate, take time to figure things out, get in touch with Spirit. What I heard is get in touch with God. Do whatever you have to do. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. What a beautiful card. And such clear skies, right? With the stars. That whatever's coming, this is going to come to an end. I love this. Full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Take that inspired action. Attune to the moon and manifest miracles, my friends. So that's the message I have. I love you all. I hope it resonated. If you want to let me know in the comments, I'd love to hear from you. I also If it resonated, please hit subscribe again, because I would love to grow this channel. I would love to see you more often, and I just would love to know that it resonated. You don't always have to leave a comment, right? Because we don't want people to see it or whatnot, but a like is one of those silent, like, hey. Also, like, just shows support, my friends. Anyway, I love y'all, and mwah, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.